Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Jessica's channel. Today we're going to talk about joy, and we're going to examine joy in the lens of God and the way that Jesus sees life and sees our life and sees us. So let's be really clear and intentional about why we came here to live this life. Jesus shows us that no matter what we're going through, it is for our greatest good. And when we're able to set our perspective to God and to really elevate and see the big picture, we realize how loved we are and that everything that is coming towards us is being used for our greatest good. And this really means that we can set our sights on God and we can focus on being joyful, because we know that no matter what we may experience, no matter what may come our way, that we truly are so blessed. We are blessed to experience this life. We're blessed to get to know ourselves better each and every day and to share a life and this experience with beautiful people who help you see new mirrors of yourself, who help you see things that you maybe don't want, or that you don't want to, or patterns that you don't want to repeat or associate with. So it's all a beautiful learning lesson. It's all a joyous act. It's all a joyous experience. And it's important to connect with joy in that way and to know that joy is our God-given right. Joy is not a feeling. Joy is not something that is fleeting, something that passes by us. Joy is within. It is that reservoir of water that we connect to ourselves and that God has connected us to, and that is within us, and that nothing can take away from us. No matter what the outside experience may be, no matter what this universe, this mirror is showing you, we know that we are fractions of light. We know that we have God within us. We know that we are God's children and that we are worthy, and that we truly have a beautiful life in front of us, and that we get to create the life of our dreams. We get to create the life that we so much choose through the actions that we do and through us stepping into the unknown. It's about creating the life that you want, and it's about looking and examining the thought patterns that may make you think that you are not worthy of it, or that it's too difficult or too hard, because that's all that is a thought. All that is a belief, and a belief and a thought can be changed. Some thoughts and beliefs are ingrained and they are connected to your current self-image, but they are changeable, and it is up to you to change that belief. A belief is just a thought, and a thought can be changed. And it's really about uncovering why you think those things, and it's about reprogramming yourself to see that you are worthy of joy, that you are worthy of such a beautiful, beautiful life, and that you can do all things with Jesus. Jesus really was the Son of God, and he showed us that we are children of God, that when we follow in his footsteps, we are always being led. When we follow God's will, we are always being led by love, and we are always in that direction that is right, that is true to us and who we are. And the best thing I also heard was, yes, we all have dreams, we all have aspirations, we all have things that we want to be and that we want to become, but it's really about not being so focused on the end result and looking more at the process and looking more at the person that you are letting go, that you are that you are letting go of in order for you to become this person that you want to be, in order for you to reach your fullest potential. And know that it's always an evolution, it's always a process, it's just you getting better and better and better. And what a beautiful way to be better, to love yourself, and to do the things that may be hard but that you absolutely love, that excite you, that are going to require you to lift some heavy weight, require you to use your muscle. But in that using of your muscle, you're able to grow stronger, and you're able to really see what you're made of, see what you're capable of, and you're able to love yourself through the process. And the more that you love yourself through the process, the more that you're able to accept others as well, and connect to people who truly see you and who love you so much. And it's really important to know that you have this life in front of you, and it's like watching a TV, a still frame, and you get to choose where you focus your attention. That is what joy is. It's about you flowing and knowing that everything is working out for your greatest good, for the best possible life for you. And it's about learning through that experience. The pastor today, I tried a new church, by the way. It was beautiful, it was wonderful, I loved it. It felt a lot shorter. I really I was like, wow, this was like, it hit, the message hit, the worship was beautiful and it was wonderful, but it just, I was like, ooh, I left craving more because it was so good. It didn't feel oversaturated. It was just like exactly what I needed, but I was like, ooh, I'm definitely gonna be back. But the pastor said that that we as children of God are to be inappropriately joyful, to be more like Jesus. And yeah, not to take yourself too seriously, not to take this world too seriously. You know, we believe in one God, one true God who sees us, who loves us, who just wants the best for us, and he is almighty, and he is the only truth, and he is the only one that's prevailing and that is seeing us through. So we have nothing to fear. We have absolutely nothing to fear. You know, there's nothing new under the sun. You know, the same tricks by the enemy are being used, the same old games, same old people, but we serve the light, we serve the King of Light, we serve God, we serve Almighty God. And you know, I have joy. I am joyful because I know God, because I know who I am in God's presence and in God's love. I know I'm a child of God, and you know, we are to rejoice under suffering because we are saved. And the pastor also talked about how Jesus rode on a donkey in the 5 days and not a horse, because he was a God of peace. He was, you know, horses means wartime, and it's almost like victorious in a way, like, you know, like we're going into battle. But Jesus was humble, and he rode it on a donkey, and he already knew that he was going to win. He didn't need to do this extravagant show. He didn't need to, you know, boost his ego. He just knew. He knew where he was headed, where God was taking him, how the true power was within him and through God, and how protected he was, and how he was brought back to life. So no matter what the trials are, know that you're being balanced, you're being pruned, you're being specialized, and that the victory is already yours, the victory is already God's. And you're always going to come out on the other side, and you're always going to learn from it. You're always going to be better for it. And I also just want to remind you to pray, to never stop praying. Our pastor also said, you know, pray frequently, and short amount of prayers where it's not extravagant. It's not, you know, 20 times, you know, 20 minutes long. No, just making them meaningful and short, but praying often. And yeah, knowing that Repeat after me. I am inappropriately joyful because I appropriately trust God. How beautiful. Mwah. Chef's kiss. That was just exactly what I needed to hear, and I hope that was helpful to you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day and that you are inappropriately joyful because you appropriately know God. Have a beautiful rest of your day.